Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Chrono Trigger for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. In the last video, we got the Sunstone. We powered it up over the course of 65 million years. And because of that, we were able to get a few cool items. And we were also able to combine it with the Rainbow Shell to get even more items. And now we have one more side quest. And then it's on to the Black Omen and fighting Lavos, as well as doing some other stuff that is optional that I would like to do too. So we might as well go ahead and head to 2300 AD. And we are going to head to the southeast corner there. We could not reach this place any other way than with the Epic once we get the wings for it. And there is Geno Dome. You must have Robo in order to use this computer. You must have Robo in your party. Analysis complete. Please follow me. And from here, oh. Well, apparently it's more complicated than that. You do have to have him in your leadership party. You do have to have him in the first slot of the party, or else you won't be able to do this. Who enters here unbidden? Oh. Welcome home, R-66Y. Or should I say, Prometheus. You dare to defile this place with humans? I haven't seen them in ages. Let me welcome them. Come closer. And yes, you must have Robo at the front of the party to fully use the computer. And once you do, he's locked there until you get out of here somehow. And from here, you'll be able to replace the other two people in your party. Anyway, the front door is now closed. We're going to have to go forwards to go back. And we have to do some battles on this big old conveyor belt. Let's see just what you can do. Yeah, once you go all the way to the north end, you get to start fighting some new enemies, such as the Debuggists, which is even more powerful than the Debugger. These guys have a lot of hit points. And they're not super powerful, but they can still be nasty. There we go. That's the damage that I've been wanting to do. And this is a crazy scrolling effect right here. Like, it's just normal scrolling, but this just goes on forever. 904 experience, 16 tech, 900 G, a shield. And now we have the Proto 4s. Just more powerful versions of the Proto 3. At least they have fewer hit points than the Debuggists. And it's also good to know that we have Chrono. Glad I brought him along. 954 experience, 16 tech, 1600 G, and a barrier. And now we have 4 of these things. Now, can I... Ow. No. That's what I want to do. And nice little counterattack right there. And it's a good thing I used Max Cyclone. We were right in position to do it. Really wanted to be too. Alright. And I was hoping maybe that would be the critical hit right there, but it wasn't. Still, another job that can be handled with Max Cyclone. Another 32 tech points. And we're getting more of everything, and wow. Alright. And also, these guys can heal, but it's really weak. I don't even understand why they even have a Cure Beam. It's not going to do any good. But now we have 6 enemies here, 4 Debuggus and 2 Proto 4s. But we can mop up the rest of everything with Dark Bomb. That'll work. 2,762 experience, 48 tech, 3,400 G, a barrier and a shield. Chrono's level is up. And I'm pretty much at the point where I can easily beat the game. If I were to just fight Lavos now, but, well, I'm not going to do that after this. I will still do some stuff after this, obviously. Not bad for humans. But can you find your way to me? Well, we'll see. So, we need to open these things up, first and foremost. There is a dust chute that takes us back to the beginning. We're not going to take that. I do want to fight this thing, though. And these things will also attack each other. Just no warning whatsoever. Not sure why they do that, but they will. Really, really weird. And it would be nice if I got a critical hit with Magus, but, well, doesn't look like that's really going to happen. But we can still fight some enemies for tech points. Robo and Magus have leveled up. 300 years ago, the Lavos disaster greatly changed the planet. At this rate, humans will die out from pure despair. Whoever is leading us on in this place does not like humans. It's pretty obvious. And there's this room. But in order to do anything in here, we need to defeat some more Proto 4s. Why are you healing yourselves? This isn't going where you would like it to go. You're not really doing anything. Good grief. Well, at least Max Cyclone is doing something. There's an elixir, and there's a lapis. Now, does that enemy come back? That Debuggus does not come back. Now, what's in here? An elevator. Okay, we got 2 floors that we need to deal with. And we also have these things, too. We will have to clear this out, because it will make things a little easier to deal with later. And with Chrono busting at the critical hits, that's really going to be easy to do. And there's a Proto 3 here, but he's going to be in the way. So we can't get to that doll for whatever reason it's there. And we can't get to that treasure chest. That's okay. That is okay. We do want to get rid of the enemies here, though. And why did you turn off? Okay, I don't like the fact that you guys have a higher speed than I do. Really? I thought it was going to hit everybody. How did that not hit everybody? I'm kind of confused by how that didn't hit everybody. That really didn't hit everybody. I am somewhat amazed by that. And that didn't even do the amount of damage that I wanted it to do. So much for that. Anyway, let's just go ahead and use Chrono to finish him off. Hopefully he'll hit him with a critical, and thankfully he did. Okay. That's opened up. There's a little plaque here, but you can't read it. This computer can give us data about the Geno Dome. Okay, so by going to this computer, you can look things up. Let's start with the door. To open locked doors, simply charge the energy pods beside them. Energize first in the pod to your left, then enter the pod next to a locked door. Ah, so that's what those things are for. How about the conveyor belt? The belt conveyor to the right can be reversed with a switch above it. Okay, good to know. Guard machine. The robot guarding the figurine will block anyone that tries to pass. But if you place two guards in front of each other, they will short circuit. Also, that's supposed to be the word 2 and not the number 2. The actual Roman numeral. Because that's how English works. Return the broken guard to the room upstairs. You don't have to do that. And finally, the doll, because we've seen one of them. You must obtain the two figurines on this floor to fight the Mother Brain. Do not leave with them. Well, it's not like we were going to, but... well, okay. Alright. Uh-oh. I was going to do this with... I'm going to do it with Ayla. I'm going to do it that way for a reason. This will actually open it up. And you are all still attacking each other. Not sure why. And in case Max Cyclone doesn't hit, this will. There we go. And we learned a triple tack. And I didn't see what it was. Twister. This uses Laser Spin, Cyclone, and Tailspin. It's a trio whirl, attacks multiple enemies. Okay. Alright. So we now have 3 switches. Not sure what that does. Don't know what any of these do. What if we just play around with these? There we go. That's another Energizer pod. We're going to need that to open that door to get the other doll. However, that's pretty much all I can do at the moment. That just leads back to this room. We did everything there. We can fight more Proto 4s if we wanted to, but, well, why would we? And we also have this going on, too. Let's open that up. And if you walk up here to the top of the conveyor belt, you'll find out that there's a hidden wall over there. The game draws a little bit of attention to it, so you know that you'll have to use it eventually. Anyway, let's take the elevator to the higher floor. And let's do this. So the laser guards are just little turrets. You'll see them in groups. And the reason I'm using Falcon Hit on them is just to hit as many as I can. Each one will give you 346 experience and I'm guessing 8 tech points. There's a Lapis. There's also a save point right there. Now, how the heck do you hit this? You've probably seen this while playing through the game and wondered. Well, if you run towards it, and you press A at this tile where I'm standing with Robo, while you're running up, Robo will jump up, and you'll hit the switch. Inside is a magic tab and a mega elixir. Don't forget to get that before you leave. And let's get these things out of the way first and foremost. And it should also be noted that if a laser guard hits another laser guard, the laser guard that got hit will self-destruct. Keep that in mind. And, well, that takes care of that. And apparently it's 12 tech and not 8 like I thought it was. Also want to go over here too. I did it! We got the cool sound. I wanted to get the cool sound. 2,076 experience, 48 tech, 720G. I know that I'm taking tech points away from Magus, but we'll get the dark matter eventually. Besides, Robo's still getting stuff, and he needs like less than 600 left. So this door leads to Mother Brain. You need the two dolls in these two slots to the side, these two little spaces aside in order to open it. And yeah. Anyway, 15,000 G. Nice. And this is something. A human processing plant. Let us stop the machine. It's too well guarded. We have to destroy the central computer. So, here's what happens whenever you see a human in here. One, you're not allowed anywhere on the conveyor belt, so you can't save this guy. And this guy gets turned into materials. And we will have to mess with Mother Brain here in order to get this thing shut down. So people around here can no longer be processing the parts. I don't know if the people here are dead or alive, but it doesn't really matter. It's still insidious either way. And there's a power tab right here that is very easy to miss. You want to make sure you get that. So there's a power tab. Let's give it to Chrono. Who needs the magic? Actually, I'm going to give it to Chrono because his is really weak. I'd rather he have decent magic. And if you make it to the middle of this little hallway here, don't you understand? This planet would be peaceful if there were no humans around. And yet you still want to fight? Why? Yeah, this person does not like humans at all. Anyway, we got 2 more laser guards. They're a little different from the ones that we've seen elsewhere in Geno Dome, but we can still take them on. Oh, and they just turn into the other ones. Well, so much for that. Alright. 1646. 32. 1840. Barrier. Nice. I gotta be a level 50 with Chrono. Yeah, I am at level 50. I'm a little further up in levels than I expected to be. Now to go through here. By going through here, we can go down here and hit the switch, and that will reverse the conveyor belt. Notice that even though you can press the switch again, it does nothing. And hey, you're here. Let's go ahead and just take care of everything. Alright. I don't think we're going to need Ayla any further. That is the last of the laser guards as far as I can tell. And let's hit this to get rid of the barrier in our way. And with that, we can do whatever we need to. Now then, we need to use the Energizer pods. That's pretty much all we have left to do. And oh. Hey, I forgot you existed. Let's follow him. By watching him, you'll see how the energy pod works. Well, he can't bother us, but we can't bother him. We can talk to him, but he doesn't do anything. And he just opened that up for us. What's in here? Treasure. And a battle. Because he's apparently mad that we came into the room with him. Okay. Inside is a full tonic. And 50,000 G. You can get a lot of money here. Okay. So now, we need to run like heck. That'll get us the first doll. Notice the 1. And now, we need to run like heck to get to the other thing. Just made it. And by opening this door, we get the other guard, plus a hyper ether and a full ether. By pressing A on this guy, he will leave, and then he will follow our party around. The tracking on this guy isn't bad. Do need to step in there, though, just to get him to follow us around. When you have this guy following you, this little Proto 3, you want to go slow. Let him come to you. And make sure you have plenty of room for this guy. So that way, he has plenty of room to move himself. And he can be a little fidgety. He can be a little bit of a pain. But if you get him where you need him to go, you won't be able to crash into this guy. And there we go. They've run into each other. They've short-circuited. We don't have to deal with them anymore. And there's a vigil hat, and I don't know why there's 2 1s, but we do have the other doll. And now it's a bit of a one-way trip to where we can face Mother Brain. Let's go ahead and use a shelter here. And let's save just in case, because this can get rather nasty. And what's the worst that could happen on the way? Welcome home, Prometheus. It's a pink robo with a bow. Atropos. Yes, it's been a while, Prometheus. You can stop pretending now and join us. Well, Magus didn't have much to say in that regard. Unlike the other R series, Prometheus had a special task: to live with humans and study them as a species. I see. Tell them, Prometheus. And you actually have the press A there, by the way. Now step back, Prometheus. We'll get rid of these humans, then go see Mother. We're leaving. What are you doing, Prometheus? I won't allow you to hurt them. You are indeed defective. They have tampered with you. I'll destroy them, then fix you. Atropos, you've changed. Indeed. Mother remade me to eliminate humans more efficiently. Oh dear. Yep, it's one of those futures where robots want us all dead. You could kind of tell by that one conveyor belt with the human streaking on it. Was it any surprise? Step back, Prometheus. My name is Robo. Prometheus! Wait. Stand back and leave this to me. And it's one-on-one. Atropos. Prometheus. And it's time to face Atropos XR. So she's gonna hit us with rather weak attacks, though some of them can be strong. I am gonna hit her with some nasty attacks like Area Bomb. I might as well just go ahead and use that. Though she can use that, as well as some other attacks like Heal Beam too. And here Heal Beam cures like 300 HP. So you want to hit her hard and you want to hit her fast. It's the least we can do. And of course she has Laser Spin. If you're used to the R series from the factory from way back when, and if you're used to Robo in general, you'll know what attack she has. And that did not a good amount of damage. That like cut our HP in half, and I didn't like that. I may have to heal myself here, because if I don't heal myself soon, this could be the end of me. So I'm going to heal myself. And she's using Area Bomb. That won't kill me, I don't think. It didn't. Oh yeah, because I have the ruby armor. I forgot I still had that equipped. Up yours, Atropos. Your bomb, it does nothing. Wow, Late fight strategy stinks. I'm just gonna keep hitting her. She can't do anything to me. This is all she has now because I've taken so much of her HP down. And with the ruby armor to basically protect me from just about everything, just cut damage down by 80%. This battle is already won. I mean, she can't do anything to me. I mean, area bomb is fire-based. And once you bring her down to bring her HP down enough, this is all she does. So I have this battle as good as won. I can just draw this out and just keep punching her all day. I am... And that also did nothing. But we have this battle won. Once she does that little explosion attack, you beat her. But Prometheus, it's been ages. Atropos, I'm damaged? What happened? Atropos, my memory bank. Mother must have done something nasty when she reprogrammed me. Partial memory restored. I'm sorry, Prometheus. Atropos, this is for you. You can plug this into your circuits. Please take care of it. Goodbye, Prometheus. And just like that, Atropos is forcefully deactivated. Atropos' ribbon ups Robo Speed by 3 and Magic Defense by 10. This is one stat boost you really want, especially the speed. So now that that's over with, we can go over here. We'll get everything here. And who do I want to use for the battle? Listen well, humans. Lavos' children will one day have to leave to seek new planets and prey. This world could sustain them if humans were not around. We robots will create a new order, a nation of steel and pure logic, a true paradise. Our species will replace you. So stop your foolish struggle and succumb to the sleep of eternity. Wow. She's expecting us to show up at any second now. Let's go to these things and press A to place the dolls and open these doors. And once we go in, we are going to have quite a bit of a battle. Also, the sad music stops whenever you enter another area other than this. Or you go in here. Whichever happens first. So after this little light show with these three computers, you'll meet Mother Brain. And I do like this Technicolor thing that's going on. It's just too bad that she is the enemy. I mean, it's pretty much established at this point. You did well to come this far. I am the Mother Brain of the RY Series factory. Crumb Prometheus, you must once again join us. I'll reset your circuitry and erase your memories. Then we'll dispose of these filthy humans. I'm sorry, but I cannot afford to lose anything else. Not my precious memories, or my irreplaceable friends. You would betray me to stay with these humans. You would turn against a family of robots. Humans have taught me much. Chrono, Marl, Luca, Frog, and Ayla. I will not betray my friends. This is rich. Don't make me laugh. You have emotions. I'll show you just how human you become. And from here we have the mother brain. And these things are going to keep healing her. I mean, just like that. It is possible to defeat Mother Brain without destroying the displays, but, well, I have more luck at destroying the displays and then doing it. And I don't even know why I'm doing that. I should just hit her with everything that I have. And it's a good thing we have the Frenzy Band to do this with, because that'll give me some free counterattacks. And 3,000 experience, 40 tech, 3,000 G. What? I expected a harder battle than that. I really tore her apart, didn't I? Wow. Huh. Prometheus. What? Why? And we get the Terra Arm and the Crisis Arm. The Crisis Arm is the weakest arm, but it has a special power. And the Terra Arm is the most powerful weapon that Robo can equip. All machines in the factory have been shut off for good. Robo? Let's go. And once you beat Mother Brain, all functions are down. You can't go back. So if you missed anything, you've missed it for good. That includes those tabs too. So let's look at the two arms that we have. The Crisis Arm, attack changes below 10 HP. You hit somebody when you're near death, you do a lot of damage. Although it wouldn't exactly count on this power. It can get you in trouble. And there's also the Terra Arm, which is the most powerful weapon that you can get for Robo. I'm going to equip that. Also, Robo's no longer the slowest person on the team. That is now Marl. But we have now completed all of the side quests. All that's left is the Black Omen, optional stuff, and Lavos. That's it. Do you say anything different? You don't mention anything about... Okay, you don't mention any more side quests, but I thought maybe you'd say something different. It's been a long time. I forgot. And, well, it looks like we're not going to be able to really change anything that Gaspar says until we beat the Black Omen. So let's go ahead and save. I can't believe we are at all these levels now. And man, we are... almost everybody's at level 50 now. Pretty impressive, to say the least. Does Specchio have a new form? Is he... no, he's still that. What if I do this? What if... nah, he's still in the Maza and Mune form. He does have one more form. And we may see it. I think. But anyway, we're running out of things to do in this game. I mean, there's all the stuff I mentioned. Black Omen, Lavos, the optional stuff. We're running this thing down. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do out of my now narrow options, but I do want to do something. I don't want to face Lavos, so it's either the Black Omen or the optional stuff. I may just do the Black Omen. I mean, what else is left aside from Lavos and the optional stuff? Not much. And so, we are now approaching what I consider the most interesting part of the late game, which is the Black Omen. And I am going to do it in the next video. So join me next time where we head to the Black Omen. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care. Stay safe, and thanks for watching!